And so every time you open your family up, you're actually extending that license to the devil. Every time you open your heart up, you are opening that, you are giving a license to another spirit. Every time, these things are so subtle. You see the way the devil came. He said the serpent was more subtle. So when he comes into your family, he won't come with a horn. He will just come with an advice and tell your wife, why is it that your husband always wants things done in his own way? And then the woman didn't know that a creature of wisdom is trying to enter through the back door. And then she begins to watch. They say, let's go for a holiday. Husband say, let's go to Abuja. Wife say, no, we have to go to Lagos. And because of location, the house will be on fire. And then the woman thinks she's trying to fight for her right. She didn't know that a serpent has whispered. Because what the serpent is trying to do is to create a tension in that atmosphere. And the tension that will be created in that atmosphere, a demon will sneak in. And when that demon sneaks in, that demon can stay in the children's room. And then you don't know what the children are doing anymore. You wake up one day and meet a stranger in your house, bearing your name, a son name. And then you say, when did this happen? It was the quarrel you quarreled 5 years ago that opened the door. But you were not aware because a spirit whispered. It's subtle. The way he comes in is through subtle wisdom. And then he begins to sell to you things that are not consistent with the word of God. And because you don't keep your watch, you will not know that a battle is going on. Warfare doesn't begin when somebody faints. Most of the warfare, we are active participators. We are active players in most of the major warfares in our life. Because the devil comes in form of counsels, in form of advice, in form of tokens. And then when things happen, instead of you to go back and check with the blueprint, because you were not, he said it's not given to man that walketh to order his step. So anything that happens, your job is to go back to the drawing board and find out from Abba, what are you saying about this matter? Because it's not given to man that walketh to order his step. But because you don't know that there are other spirits in the league, when those things come, you think it's wise. And then you take a step. It is many years later, you now discover there's a way that seemeth right unto a man. But the end thereof is death. Because the devil cometh not but for to kill, to steal, and to destroy. Many people sold their destiny while they were in the university. He advised them that they will be strong. They should join the whole court. And then they were feeling strong. You are not strong because you felt like it. People who have power don't need to feel. When they talk, you will see it. Power is in the tongue. When a man of authority wakes up, he can wake up in the morning and say, shut every door. Not, if you like, do all the jamboree, the door will be shut. It doesn't need to feel like. But the guy doesn't understand. He thinks power is about feeling. And the devil makes him feel in a certain way and it destroys his life. Because we don't know. That's why I told you the primary objective of warfare is disalignment. For you to begin to win in battle, the first thing you will do from this service is to make up your mind that you will not move until God moves. You will tell yourself today, you are not wise enough to determine how you will live your life. You will begin to seek counsel with the one that wrote your destiny before you came. Everything you want to do, you will check with him. What are you saying? Because many times, deceptive words will come. Anxiety will come. It will look as if you wait on God for 12 hours, you will lose it. No, you don't lose. Because in this kingdom, we don't run by speeding. We run by waiting. He said, they that wait upon the Lord, they shall renew their strength. But the devil make you know, if you wait for one day, you will lose that business. We don't lose. The path of the just is as a shining light. It shines brighter and brighter unto the perfect day. The foundation of warfare is subtlety. Because many times, because the devil doesn't have enough weapon, he will want you to self-destruct. So he will advise you so that you use your authority against yourself. You use your wisdom against yourself. You use everything God has given to you for your own advantage to self-destruct. And you will not realize it. Because many times, it seems good until you see the end. And you know, the only one who knows the end is called the Alpha and the Omega. And because you are not at the end, you won't take the risk. Because if it will look good until you see the end, it's better you consult with the one that is already at the end. Because Alpha Omega doesn't mean Alpha and Omega. It's not beginning and end. It's beginning end. That means it's at the same time in the beginning as he is in the end. God is not in the beginning and he will be in the end. He is already in the beginning and in the end. You are the one who is saying tomorrow. God is in tomorrow. You are the one who is still saying yesterday. God is still in yesterday. There is nothing like yesterday and tomorrow. Everything is now. That's the meaning of eternity. And so the foundation of warfare is deception. And the goal is to make you disaligned from God. And so when you want to begin to have victory in warfare, the first thing you need to do is to create and to discipline yourself to begin to consult with the designer. What do you have to say? I know I'm wise. I know I'm an orator. I know I am gifted, but I choose not to depend on my gift. I want to find out from the designer, because there are many factors in this thing that I don't understand. There are many indices that I cannot interpret correctly. So what are you saying? If you begin to master how to hear what he's saying, you will just see how your life will open up into glory. And then you are wondering what is happening. He has taken over.